Next twin flame myth. Do twin flame have the same sun sign or opposing sun signs? Is it a myth? Yeah, kinda. Is it true? Sometimes, yes. If you want to know more about that, I do have an entire playlist about twin flame and divine counterpart astrology, where I talk about that in depth in multiple videos. But twin flames, do they have the same sun sign or opposing sun signs? It can happen. And it is actually not just for twin flames, but any kind of soul connection we have. We very often share one of the three major energies. You know, let's say my three major energies is my rising sign is Gemini, my sun sign is Virgo, and my moon sign is Aquarius. So we have Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius. And it's not a surprise that many people I attract in my life have one of these three energies as either their sun, their moon, or their rising sign. Maybe they even have two. For example, my best friend has a Virgo moon. Okay, my brother is a Gemini. The other one is a Taurus, which is also a good match because it's another earth sign. So that would be beneficial as well. My twin flame is a Gemini. The guy before that I love was a Virgo. Actually, I love two Virgos in my past. So we often attract people into our lives that have one of these, or very often also, of course, the descendant. So I'm a Gemini rising, which means my descendant would be Sagittarius, and my best friend, Virgo moon, Sagittarius sun. So that is not limited to twin flames. I do have, as I said, a video on different types of divine counterparts where I talk about different divine connections, and I do have the entire playlist, Signs of Soul Connections in Astrology. One connection is the split twin flame connection, and they actually often have some opposing signs and some similar signs. I did have a catalyst, a split twin connection, who was just like me, a Virgo, but we did have opposite rising signs. So me being a Gemini rising, and then of course Sagittarius descendant, him being Sagittarius rising and Gemini descendant, and of course us being both Virgos and the opposite rising sign. That meant that we had our suns in opposite houses. For me, the sun in the 5th house. For him, the opposite would be the 11th house. So there is some kind of soul connections like the split twin where we do have sameness, but also opposites. But it doesn't have to be the sun. You know, it could be one person being a Virgo sun and the other person being a Virgo moon, for example. So that is something that often plays out. Again, the split twin, you have a lot of sameness and a lot of opposites. Monadic twin flames, they have the yin yang, you know, like me, a Virgo sun and him being a Gemini sun. And that is yin yang energy. Why? Because both are ruled by Mercury, and Virgo is the yin, the feminine part of Mercury, and Gemini is yang, the masculine part of Mercury. So we are Mercury yin yangs, you know, Gemini and Virgo. We have the same with our moon sign. I mean, Aquarius moon, which would be the yang, the masculine part of Saturn, and him being Capricorn moon, the feminine aspect of Saturn. You know, you have a lot of these yin yang energies with monadic twin flames, but then there is another kind of soul connection, the mirror souls, that have a lot of sameness. And they would have often the same sun sign plus the same moon sign plus the same other signs, you know. But could you have a twin flame and they're not the same sun sign or opposing sun sign? Absolutely. We cannot go by one single thing. That's why I do have this entire playlist because we have to check out the whole thing, right? And we have to see, first of all, how are our energies, you know, like do we have yin yang? Another soul connection, for example, are soul twins, not twin souls, soul twins that have a lot of trining energy, you know, like me, a Virgo sun, and another person would have strong Taurus or Capricorn, either with their sun, moon, or rising sign, probably either with their sun or moon sign. And then it is trining energy, so it doesn't have to be the same. It could be trining energy that can be a divine counterpart. It doesn't have to be a twin flame. So we cannot go on just one sign. That would be way too shallow. We have to analyze everything, and even more important is in synastry. Synastry is two horoscopes put on top of each other because we want to see how one, for example, my personal planets correspond with another personal planet? Do they have conjunctions, which means they are very close to one another? Do they have oppositions, which means it's not so easy? You have to learn to balance different energies. Are they squares, which would be karmic indicators? Do you have trines, which are the most easiest harmonious flowing energy? So there is many different things we have to look at when we want to see, is this person my twin flame or not, or at least is it like a strong soul connection or not. We cannot go just simply by, okay, they're the same sun sign or opposing sun sign. That is definitely not enough information. But again, does it happen that strong soul connections have opposing or similar energies, or at least complementary in some way? Complementary, as I said, would be, for example, another earth sign, another air, fire, or water sign. Or complementary could also be like the yin yang, you know, like we had with the two Mercury signs, Gemini and Virgo, or the two Venus signs would be Taurus and Libra, would be yin yang energy. Then we had Saturn signs are Aquarius and Capricorn. Mars signs would be Aries and Scorpio, forming that yin yang. So we do have, and then of course the sun and the moon, like Leo and Cancer, would be yin yang as well. And did I forget something? We did have Jupiter. Jupiter would be Pisces, and Sagittarius would form yin yang energy. So that is very complementary energy as well. It does not have to be the same sign. So do all twin flames have the same or opposite sun signs? No, not necessarily. Does it happen? Yes. Does it have to? No. If you want to know more, again, check out the entire playlist. There is a link below. And yeah, please like, subscribe, leave your comment. What is your sun sign? What's your person's sun sign? And what are your moon signs? Tell us. Leave some comments below. I'm happy to read them. And if you want your own astrology analysis, you can book that, of course, as well. You can check out my celebrity astrology videos. I did, for example, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie to see if they're twin flames. I did Meghan Markle and Prince Harry to see what kind of soul connection. I did Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly to see what kind of soul connections, are they twin flames or not. And if you would book that, then you would get a video like that from me if you want your own astrology analysis. If not, that's okay too. But check out my other videos, check out that playlist. I see you there, or I see you in next week's video about debunking twin flame myth. And that would be, twin flames always have karmic or third party situations. Check that out. Hit the bell icon, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you won't miss it. And again, I see you there or in another video. Until then, I wish you all the best now. Bye bye.